Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be tier ranking every single book I've read in the year 2025. As you can see here, I've made my own tier ranking thing on Canva. You can watch me edit it in real time because I feel like I should do this as well. Boop. Another one. And another one. Another one. And another one. Ooh. Look at that. So easy to make. If you can't tell, I'm wearing an Ariana Grande sweatshirt. I feel like I've seen a lot of tier ranking videos where they use song lyrics, mainly Taylor Swift lyrics. Now, personally, I'm not a Swiftie. No Taylor Swift hate. I'm just not a hardcore Swiftie. I am, though, a hardcore Ariana Grande fan. So we're going to use Ariana Grande lyrics for these tier rankings. Okay, the first tier we have is POV. Just the whole song, no lyric. One of my favorite songs ever by her. It was the song my husband and I danced to at our wedding for the first time. Our first dance song, aka our first dance song. But this is 6-star rank. This is like God tier, absolutely amazing. Would sell my liver to read this again for the first time and knowing that I'm gonna love it at the end, you know? Okay, second list. I Can Make Time for Something So Divine. 5 stars. These books were 5 stars. I, again, love them. They're not God tier. They didn't give me that 6-star feeling, but they are 5-star books. Tell Me What You Came Here For. These are lyrics from Into You, because I'm into these books. Like, they're not my absolute favorite, but like I'm into them. I would recommend them. I like them a lot. I'm into them. It's Warmer in Your Arms. These are 3-star books because I'm cool over here on my own, but It's Warmer in Your Arms. You know, I was cool before I read these books. I'm a little warmer in your arms, but I would still be fine on my own if I never read them. Like, I like them, but they didn't change my life drastically. I like them, but I'm not thinking about them all the time. I got a bad idea. These are 2 stars, 1 stars, and DNFs. I don't really give books 1 stars because I feel like if it goes down that far in my ranking, I'm not at all, like, I'm not into it. And honestly, I'm the queen of DNFing. If I don't like something, I'm immediately like, nope, no thank you, close the book, shut it, toss it to the side. Like, I'll DNF a book anywhere, honestly. These didn't upload in the order of which I read them in, which is fine, honestly. Okay, so let's start with book number 1, Eclipse. Listen, I can make some time for something so divine. God, I love Eclipse. I think it's my favorite Twilight book, but it's not a God tier book. It's my favorite. I think it's my favorite Twilight book right now because I'm gonna have a reading vlog up of me reading Twilight and Breaking Dawn in like a couple weeks in January. My cat's climbing. So be on the lookout for that to know my complete thoughts about this book, but wow. This is a book. This is a love triangle. This love triangle was love triangling. The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year. It's Warmer in Your Arms. It was cute. It didn't change my life. I'm not going to be thinking about it every single moment of my life. It was good. Don't get me wrong. I thought it was a really great Christmas read. I thought it was really well done, in like the whole murder mystery, romance, like very Knives Out meets Christmas. No Place Like Home. I'm sorry, I'm putting this in. I've got a bad idea because it doesn't deserve to be on the same level as The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year. It was a novella. It was just something to get me in the holiday spirit. I genuinely will probably never think of this book ever again. Resting Scrooge Face. Again, I've got a bad idea. I don't think Megan Quinn's for me. At least in her Christmas books. I don't like them. they're just nothing. It gave me nothing. It gave me cringe. It cringed me out. I did not like it at all. The Christmas Swap. This is Tell Me What You Came Here For. Because I'm into this book. I hang a little mouse toy in the doorway for my cat, so when I'm in the office doing stuff, I can just redirect him to over there so he's not all over my stuff. He's having fun. I don't want to take it down. This book was really good. I thought it dealt with like family dynamics really well. I liked the plot. I liked the setting. It was in England. It was a really good book. I would recommend it. And honestly, this is probably like my favorite Christmas book I've ever read, which I think I've read like maybe 5 Christmas books in my life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 Christmas books in my life. So the fact that this is my favorite, it says something. Beg, borrow, or steal. Listen, this book brought me back from the reading dead. I can make some time for something so divine. This was my favorite book in the Rome series, Rome, Kentucky series, whatever it's called. I think, oh my God, the new book, the last book in the series comes out tomorrow. Wow. I just thought it was really, it was nice. It was a nice time. Sorry, I just want to pull these down some. All right, next book. Finale. Honestly, I don't remember anything that happened in this book. Maybe I personally just didn't like the Carnival series, because the only thing that I remember from it that I really like is Julian, the main male character. I like the magic system. Like, they were always like making deals with everybody, and like they were also different. It was a very different type of book, but I just was not, I don't think it was my favorite. So It's Warmer in Your Arms. Divine Rivals. Tell me what you came here for. Listen, I am so scared to read the second one because I keep on hearing that it's not as good as the first one, which is so sad because the first one was so good. This one just brings me back to like when I got this tattoo, because I was literally reading it the entire time I was getting tattooed. I just had my Kindle out and she was just, you know, tattooing me, and it's such like a good memory. It's such a good, like, just such good things happened when I was reading it. And again, this one also brought me back from the reading death of night. The first 3 books I read this year were Beg, Borrow, or Steal, which I read like end of January. Like whole month of January, I did not read like the last like week. And I listened to that book. I just didn't even read it. I just was like, let me just put it on. Let me see if I can just get back into this. And I did, and it was nice. And then Finale, I just wanted to finish out the series because I was like, I'm done with it. And then Divine Rivals brought me back again. And I was like, yeah, no, I love fantasy. This is perfect. This is good. The last Bridgerton book, On the Way to the Wedding, Gregory's story. I would say It's Warmer in Your Arms. This is not my favorite Bridgerton book. My favorite Bridgerton book is Benedict's. This follows Gregory and Lucy, and there's so much yearning in it. There's so much pining in it. Like, it was good. Don't get me wrong. It was good. I would recommend it if you like Bridgerton. But it wasn't like my favorite. I don't think about this book all the time. I kind of honestly forgot I even read it until I had to get all these photos to make this thing. King of Wrath. Listen, tell me what you came here for. Dante, tell me what you came here for, Mr. Dante. I love him. I love him so much. This is my first Anna Wong book I've ever read. And I'm into it. Also, I think this is my first like billionaire book I ever read. This year, I definitely went out of my comfort zone romance-wise, because romance, I mainly just read like contemporary romances or historical romances, like the dark romance, the billionaire romances. Like, haven't really touched those, but like this was like my first billionaire romance, I want to say. Imagine it's not. Anyway, if it's not, then I wouldn't remember. Lessons in chemistry. Listen, I can make some time for something so divine. This book broke me 7 different ways. Like it, oh my God. I dual read it because me and my friends read this for our book club. There's one scene. I was in the shower. I was listening to it on the audiobook, and I just stood in the shower, just dead face, just like, what the heck just happened? Like, absolutely gutted, absolutely gutted. I'm not saying anymore. I might honestly reread that book this year. Like, I really want to reread it before I read the last one in the trilogy, in the first trilogy, because I'm pretty sure it's broken up into trilogies, and then there's another book coming out in July this year, either July this year, July 2026 or July 2027. So we'll see. I'm glad my mom died. Girl, me too. Like, not my mom's alive and kicking, but her mom, listen, first of all, this book, this is so crazy because I'm pretty sure Lessons in Chemistry I gave 5 stars, Red Rising I gave 5 stars, and then I'm Glad My Mom Died I gave 5 stars. And people are like, oh, I don't like reading memoirs. I don't like reading memoirs. I don't rate them on like the subject matter. I rate them as like, if I was your English professor, it's so, what's the word? It's so, not pessimistic, not something else, not, I don't know, pretentious, so pretentious. But it's like, if I was your English teacher and you were to give this to me as your assignment, what would I give it to you as a grade? You know, like, this is your story 100%. I'm not saying if that's good or bad, but like, is the pacing good? Is the way you wrote it good? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm definitely, my rating system for memoirs is based more on like critique of the writing rather than critique of the story. But I gave this 5 stars because holy crud, she can write. There were some chapters where it was like, her writing is just so eloquent. Like, she knows what she's doing. She is really good at it. Like, can you tell English was my favorite subject in school? She, like, the way she just, like, she brought things like back together. Like, sometimes she would like start a chapter off with a sentence and then she would finish a chapter off with like a sentence. Like, I wish I had the physical copy with me. I listened to this on audio. It was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. And she went through so much. And I was a Nickelodeon kid. I was both a Disney kid and a Nickelodeon kid. But like, I grew up when she was on iCarly. And like, the fact that like, I feel like iCarly was like one of those shows that was just like so prominent in our childhood, at least mine, that like seeing everything that she went through behind the scenes absolutely blew my mind. The Fall Risk. It's Warmer in Your Arms. This one was a short story that Abby Jimenez put out in, I don't know, March, April, maybe the beginning of the year. I don't know when she put it out, but she put it out at the beginning of last year. And it was cute. It was okay. It was good. Again, it's Warm in Your Arms. I was cool before I read it, cool after I read it. Don't think about this book ever. The premise of the story is that this girl and this guy live in an apartment, and when they go out of their apartment, they see that the stairs are missing. So they can't leave their apartment for like a weekend because it's like Friday. It's either Saturday morning or Friday night, and they can't leave because the stairs are just not there. And they're up like a store, like they're on the 2nd story. So it's not like they could just jump down safely. And the guy has a broken leg, so he cannot jump down safely at all. The crash. I would say, I got a bad idea. I'm so sorry, Miss Frida McFadden. This was my first Frida McFadden book this in my entire life. I did not like it at all. I just didn't like it at all. I thought it was so dumb. I'm so sorry, Miss Frida. It was just not for me at all. Did not like it. The twist was not twisting. everything about it, I was like, is this for real? Like, are you for real? I just kept on reading it and like seeing like this is just getting more and more ridiculous, and I'm not here for it. So those are my thoughts on that one. Bright young women. Girl, this book broke me. This book broke me and made me hate men. All I want to say is that this book follows two timelines. One of this girl, I'm not going to even talk about the second timeline, but the first timeline follows another girl, and she is the sorority sister, the head of the sorority. She's the head of her sorority at the sorority that Ted Bundy broke in and committed like a bunch of murders in. And it follows the girl, and one of the girls that got murdered was her best friend. And it shows that like we need to stop romanticizing serial killers and all that stuff, because I feel like there was a good chunk of time where serial killers were just being romanticized, like true crime was being romanticized, like everyone was just obsessing over it, talking about it all the freaking time. That this was like, no, my best friend was murdered by your little crush, your little, oh, he's so handsome, how could he ever commit murder? Like, no, he did it right in front of me. And it literally just shows like the entire, like her entire life basically of going through the trials and trying to get him arrested. They never name Ted Bundy. They just say the man, the whatever, the guy, the monster, the asshole. Like, it was so good. I 100% recommend that book. Attack on Titan Volume 1. Now, I can make some time for something so divine. 5 star. I don't know if anyone's ever watched Attack on Titan, but if you know the first episode, you know. So basically, Attack on Titan is about these 3 kids, and they live in this like dystopian world where these huge titans eat people, and it's so hard to kill them. They're like I would say 8 to like 15 feet tall. Like, they vary in size, and they're mindless. Like, they look like humans, but they're not humans. So, like, they live in this like huge circle. The walls are like 50 feet tall, and like they keep out the titans. But one day the wall breaks and the titans come in, and it follows these 3 kids that live in the wall and the aftermath of everything that happened. But the first book shows you the wall being broken and the titans infiltrating where they live, and it's really sad. It's so intense. I recommend the show 100%. Best, one of the best shows I've ever seen, manga or not, like, period. The Inmate. Miss Frida. I thought the premise of this book was just so dumb. Like, I was reading it and I just remember finishing it. Like, again, it was good until like, I would say it was good. Me, Queen of DNF. It was good until like 40% of the way in, and then it was just like so back and forth. Like, oh my God, there was so much. Listen, if you don't want spoilers for this book, skip. I don't understand how this one person has so much pull on saying who can and cannot be in jail. Like, she's like, oh yeah, no, he didn't commit this crime against me anymore. He could get out of jail. But that guy, he did commit the crime against me, so he has to go to jail. And it just happens. And then she's like, oh, actually, never mind. Switch him out. That guy, he didn't do it. Take him out of jail. This guy, I think he did do it. Let's go put him back in jail. What? Bro, I don't know. I did not like it at all. I thought it was so stupid. 2 can play Allie Hazelwood. I would say it's Warmer in Your Arms. You know, this is only on Spotify, or it's only on audio. I listened to it on Spotify. It's only on audiobook. I think she's making it into a regular book this year. I could be wrong though. I thought I saw that somewhere. This was okay. I don't really remember a lot about it, to be completely honest with you. I know that it's about these 2 gamers who are on a vacation in the Arctic or somewhere really cold, and they are falling in love, and they're programmers, they're game programmers. This sent me into like an audiobook era. This book, technically speaking, it's also just Audible. I would say Warmer in Your Arms. It was really good. It was about this one girl who is she works in tech, and she has an autistic son. She wants to put him in therapy to help them with his disabilities, but she can't afford it. She works at this tech company, but she works there as like in the cafeteria. Like she's one of the, I guess you could call her a lunch lady. She's like one of the lunch ladies in the cafeteria at the tech company. So one day she finds a badge on the ground, and she's like, oh my God, this is someone's badge that works here. And the head of this company is like, I want to host a company-wide search for like the next big thing in tech. And whoever wins gets, I think, like $50,000 and the rights to like make this thing with the company. And she enters. Her and the head of the company, you know, maybe they start falling in love a little bit. Who knows? I really liked it. It was good. I would recommend it. This book destroyed me. I can make some time for something so divine. This book destroyed me. Oh my God. This book was about these 4 sisters. One of them passes away, and we are now, the whole book follows the 3 remaining sisters and like their grief. Like the sister has been dead for a year, and we're following them throughout the next year, basically. Wow. And all 3 sisters has so much going on, like mentally, emotionally, romantically. Like they're all a mess. They are all a mess. And it broke me, but it was so beautiful at the same time. Like such a good book. Such a good book. Highly recommend. Which one is this? Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. Harry, did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire? Tell me what you came here for. I'm into you. I'm not gonna lie to you. All the Harry Potter books, they kind of just rolled into one in my head. I read them for the first time this year. Besides the last 2, they're kind of all the same to me. I genuinely cannot decipher. Oh, wait. Yes, I can. This one? Okay. I'm gonna keep it there, though, because this is the one with the games. Because it's the Goblet of Fire with the games and the... Okay, yes. I'm gonna keep that there. Oh... That book also ripped my heart out. That book ripped my heart out. Wow. Okay. Let's move on. Love Rebooted. I got a bad idea. Listen, this book, it was all over the place. Again, it's a Audible original. Only could get it on Audible. I wasn't that into it, and then it just kept on getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And I was like, what the heck? The rest of these, I'm going to put in 4 stars because there's not really anything that happened that was like significant, because I'm not going to spoil anything about these. Just know that they are all 4 stars. When I read more about the action of these, they're going to go back in the 5 stars because this book, this series is just so good. All right. The Silent Patient. I'm into it. The beginning, I was like, okay. I was trying to figure out what was going on, and then like when the twist happens, it smacked me in the face. I was like this for a minute. I was just staring. I remember I was just staring off into space, not knowing what the heck just happened to me. So good, so good. I really want to read more of this author's work in 2026 because wow, so good. The Brutal Prince. It's Warmer in Your Arms. You know, I would be fine if I never read this whole series, to be completely honest with you. I feel like I did find a new genre of books that I really like, which is like the dark mafia romance books. I really enjoy them. I just wish this author was a better person. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Golden Sun. Listen, I love you. I'm not gonna say anything about this book because I don't want to ruin anything in the first book, but I love you. 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 I don't really remember this book all that much. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. I don't remember it. I'm so sorry. I remember the next two. I remember the next two. But I don't remember this one. I think it was good. Listen. We'll put. I guess we gotta move it to this one then. I don't want to be fake. Oopsie. This book was horrible. This book was so good until the last chapter. The last chapter, if the last chapter is bad, I think the whole entire book is bad. Because why are you making the ending absolute garbage? Like, I feel like this author she was like, oh, I have all of these other plot points that I completely forgot about. Well, I guess I'll just tie them all in at the last 3 pages of this book. Horrible. It would have got such a better reading if the ending was better. Stolen Air. It's warmer in your arms. It was okay. It was kind of cute. It was all right. I like that she's a ballerina and that she like wants to be a dancer and she like tries to dance and that he's like a horrible person but he's like soft for her. I really love that trope. Done and Dusted. I would also say warmer in your arms just because I feel like this book it was good. I would recommend it. I just don't think that cowboy romances are my thing, personally. I've not wanted to go read the second one, or the third one, or the fourth one. I've not been drawn to it. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll read like one a year or something, but like, it was good. Again, it was good. I thought that the love, I liked the characters. I know I like the characters. I just don't really care for like a cowboy romance, honestly. So maybe I'll go back to it because I do like the characters. I love the dad. I love the relationships, the friendships in there. But like, don't really think about it at all. Miss Taylor Jenkins Reid. Tell me what you came here for because I'm so into this book. I really, really like this book. This book was about these two people. They've been together for like 10 years. They've been married for part of those 10 years. And one day they're like, I don't like you. I genuinely do not like you as a person. And I feel like I don't want to end up hating you. So I think we need to take a year off our marriage. And that's what they do. And one of the stipulations of that is that they cannot talk to each other for an entire year, like at all. And you just go through the entire year, just with the girl though, just with the female main character. You don't see the boy at all, basically. But it was just really like insightful. It was very well done. Like she's trying to find herself again because they've been together since like, I want to say freshman year of college, like so 18 years old. And I think they're like 28 now. And yeah, it was just really good. I liked it a lot. I love Taylor Jenkins Reid. She could do no wrong. What does this one say? Listen, this book destroyed me. It hurt my heart. It hurt. I'm not going to say anything about it. Just know it hurt my heart and I love it so much. It hurt me. Oh. Great Big Beautiful Life. I can make some time for something so divine. I'm kind of sad it's not in POV, but like, I really enjoyed this book. I know it's not everyone's favorite, but I just think that Emily Henry was just born to write. Like, she's so good. It was just, I loved it. I also love both timelines, but also I wasn't like itching to get back to one or the other, you know, like when I was in the timeline of the older woman being like telling her story, I was so into it. And then when we went back to Alice and I forget his name. I think her name is Alice. Ooh. Imagine it's not. I think it's Alice though. When we went back to Alice and the other guy, I completely forgot that we were also reading the story about the old woman. Like, So good, so good. I liked it a lot. Because of Miss Bridgerton, I'm so sorry, Miss Julia Quinn. I love you literally so much, but I don't know what I was expecting out of this book, personally. I feel like I was just upset because I thought this was gonna follow Violet. I thought this was Violet's story. It's not. And I don't know why I would think that, because if we're following Miss Bridgerton, she was not born a Bridgerton. She married Edward Bridgerton to become a Bridgerton. So why would I think that this book is about Miss Bridgerton? I don't even know who these people follow in relation to our original 8, because it's a prequel to the Bridgerton series. So maybe this is like their grandmother or something, or even, would it be their grandmother? Maybe like their great aunt. I don't know. I do want to continue the series. I do. I really do, because I want to see who they are to the Bridgertons. So I think I just hated it because I really thought it was Violet. I really thought it was Violet, and I just couldn't get past that. And I was just mad the entire time I was reading it. Say you'll remember me. Tell me what you came here for, because I'm into it. It kind of made me mad at some points, I'm not gonna lie. I liked it, but it's not a 5-star. I just feel like a lot of it was kind of, you know what's crazy? I think I might have to go here. Because on reflection, I feel like when I read it, I rated it 4 stars, because I feel like it's Abby Jimenez, it's her new book. It's exciting, it's new, it's nice. But like on reflection, I feel like, well, I'm gonna keep it here, because the book is called Say You'll Remember Me, and like, I don't know. I feel like when I feel like the Say You'll Remember Me part in my head is for her mom. Oh, my heart. I feel like that part is just for her mom rather than like for Xavier. You know what I mean? Like, that's just so, like, that is what really got it for me. Like, the whole family part, her taking care of her mom. I also love the fact that, like, she's a PR person for a mustard company. Social media manager for a mustard company. Like, I thought that was really interesting. King of Pride. I'm sorry, girl. I got a bad idea. Did not like this one at all. I just did nothing for me. Was not into it. No, thank you. Next. Thank you, next. Not in love. It's Warmer in Your Arms. I feel like Allie Hazelwood did not impress me that much this year, which is sad because I love Allie Hazelwood. This book, it was just very like, it was very smutty. That didn't bother me. I just feel like it was very like bland. I feel like the characters were just so boring. They were just like cardboard. Like, they gave me nothing. They gave me nothing at all. 7 Days in June. I can make some time for something so divine. This book was hot and heavy and gorgeous and amazing and absolutely everything I could ever want in a book. I don't even want to talk about this book. Just go read this book. If you haven't read this book, go read it and just know that you are going to love it. Like, I guarantee you you're going to love this book. This book is a novella. Sometimes, okay, so Amazon has these novellas that are like an hour long on Audible, and like if you have Kindle Unlimited, you get the book and the audiobook for free. So sometimes when I'm at the gym, I will just find one of these and I will speed them up to make them be a whole hour. And then when the book is done, I'm like, okay, I'm done with the gym. So that's what I did during the summer for a couple times. But they're not always great. This one was good. I would say it's Warm in Your Arms. This one was pretty good. I like this one. This was like a murder mystery type one, but like a little more serious than that. It was a thriller. They're trying to figure out who killed the dad, who killed this asshole dad. And he has 3 ex-wives, but AKA the ex-wives club. And they all think that one of the ex-wives did it, because why wouldn't they, you know? Again, I'm gonna put this up here and we're gonna move on because I can't talk about it. Death Row. This one, now this is where Frida came together for me, man. Death Row. This one I liked a lot better. Again, I think this one's like an hour long on Audible. Not, maybe like 100 pages or less. It's a novella, but it was really good. Again, I listened to it at the gym for the hour that I was there, and it was I liked it. I thought it was like, the best part about it was the ending, because up until the ending I was like, what is this? Like, this is so stupid. And then the ending happened. I was like, oh, okay, I like it. This I'll put here as well. Again, one of those novellas that I was just like, listen to at the gym. I thought it was okay. It was a cozy mystery. That is all I remember about it. Twilight. Tell me what you came here for, because I'm so into, listen, first book is the worst book, and that's saying something, because it's a good book. This, bad. I'm not even gonna talk about it. Bad. Did not like it at all. Bad. I remember being in the gym, listening to it, thinking to myself, that was horrible. I don't know if I want to do this anymore. And then I think I finished out the last ones in this series, and then I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. And then I just started listening to music, because I was like, this is so stupid. Like, why am I committing my time to reading these dumb books? Like, yeah, they're short, you know, they keep me on track, but like, I don't like them. If I don't like them, why am I reading them? Why am I listening to them? This makes me sad. This makes me sad because, one, Julian, I'm genuinely in love with him. And two, the author of this book, my heart, why are you like this? You know, like, genuinely, why are you like this? Okay, anyway, we're moving on. This was another cozy mystery. I thought it was way too long. It's 500 pages for a cozy mystery, girl. A lot of it was very repetitive. It was cute though. I would recommend it if you don't mind a 500-page cozy mystery. I do want to read more of her books, because I thought that she puts together a story very well. I just wish they were shorter. Like, give me a 300-page, maybe even a 350, but 500 pages? Or maybe it was even 600. I don't know. It could have been over 500, to be completely honest with you. I was just ready for it to be over. I was like, okay, I like it. Like, I liked it, but I was like, I like it, but I'm done. I like it, but like, this needs to be over. Thank you. Thank you. Next. King of Greed. It's Warmer in Your Arms. This one was better than King of Pride, obviously. Not as good as King of Wrath. Look at this. The Dare. I'm so into this book. I don't know if I liked it because I read it in such a short amount of time, and I was like, wow, I'm a reader. I'm such a speedy reader. I love this for me. Or if I actually liked the book. But no, it was good because I wanted to know what it was. I genuinely feel like I love YA thrillers the most because they're not that scary and they're easy to read. They're what you call a popcorn book, which is like you could finish them in a day if you really wanted to. But the writing is good. The story was good. It's about these teenagers and they do something on a dare, and something goes horribly wrong, and then the four of them are stressed out the entire time. It was good. It was good. It's Warmer in Your Arms. I did not care for this book at all. Which is sad because the cover is so cute. I love that cover so much. But yeah, it was about this girl and she's pretending to be her best friend because her best friend is I don't even know how to say it, a sommelier, a wine girl. She's a wino. No, she is a professional wine taster, wine connoisseur, wine something. She's got something to do with alcohol. But she pretends to go there and be her because she wants to also be a sommelier or something to do with food. But she also just needs like a place to live for right now, which is kind of crazy. So she goes and she takes the job of her best friend. So she pretends to be her best friend. And yeah, you will just try to think about how that's going to work out because she knows nothing about wine. And she's trying to be the wine person for this hotel in Scotland. basically. Basically, that's what it is. Okay. Same time next summer. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't remember anything about this book. I'm sorry to this man. I do not know this man, which is so sad because was I even reading it? I could not tell you one thing about this book at all. At singular all. So I have to put it there because I couldn't tell you anything. Character's first name, plot of the story, anything. Sad. Which is crazy because that never happens to me. Normally I could like tell you a good synopsis of all the books I've read throughout the year, but this one I can't. So The Housemaid. Tell me what you came here for. So good. This is what I'm talking about, Miss Frida. This is what I'm talking about, Miss Frida. Loved it. I feel like everyone has read it. I'm not going to talk about it. Movie's out. Just know I enjoyed it. The reunion dinner, again, one of those hour-long ones. This one made me have hope for them. This is about this is also a cozy mystery. This woman's son comes home with a girl and she's like, what the heck? You've never told me about this girl a day in your life. And now she's here and you're marrying her. And then she ends up dead in their home at their little dinner family reunion. And it was, I liked it. It was cute. It was funny, which is hilarious. I love like the idea of a cozy mystery because like something that's like normally so serious is so unserious. It's kind of funny. I can make some time for something so divine. Darling Girls by Sally Hempworth. I think she did one of these as well. Am I lying? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Yep, she did the Ex-Wives Club as well. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I love this book. This is about 3 girls who are foster sisters and they have to come home because the house they grew up in is getting demolished and they find human remains underneath the house. And the foster mother was absolutely horrible human being. It's just so, you have to read it. I don't want to give away any spoilers for this book. You just have to read it. So I'm not going to talk about it because I feel like whenever I talk about a book, I go a little too overboard and I feel like I give you more details than I should. So just know you should read it. It's so good. It's a literary, I would say it's like a literary fiction meets thriller, honestly. So good. It kind of reminded me of Blue Sisters a little bit, but like not as crazy. Like Darling Girls is more thriller. Blue Sisters is more lit fic. Problematic summer romance. It's warmer in your arms. This one I liked more than Not in Love. That's in the same series as Not in Love. This follows our main guy from Not in Love's little sister and his best friend. So it's best friends. It's brother's best friend meets age gap meets wedding in Sicily or Italy. But Sicily's in Italy. I just don't know if it's actually Sicily. Anyway, it was, you know what? No, it's not a 4-star. It's a 3-star, but it's a high 3-star. It's not like a low 3-star like Not in Love. It's a high 3-star. I liked it way more than Not in Love. I did like the dynamic between the female main character and the male main character. I did like their dynamic a lot. I feel like the male main character is very sweet. Nice man. Nice man. He's a nice man. Listen, I can make some time for something so divine. This book, biggest book I read this year, over like 1,100 pages, 1,150 pages. Loved every second of it. I don't know what it is. I am like the biggest scaredy cat. I cannot do scary movies. I cannot do anything like that, but I can watch, no problem. I could read, was not scared. I don't know if it's because Pennywise is just like so unserious. It really is just a story about the power of friendship, being able to like face your fears. Like I feel like that's what the whole story is about. You know, like if you have friends and if you have people that are around you that love you and support you and are going through it with you together, you could get through anything, even a killer clown. even a demonic, magical killer clown. That's what I got from it, at least. And I love these characters so much. I love them as kids more than I love them as adults. As adults, it's kind of like, bro, who are you? You know, because it goes back and forth between both timelines. In the movies, part 1 is them as kids, part 2 is them as adults. And in the book, they intertwine. What doesn't make this a 6-star read, though, is the fact that, like, this felt like Quentin Tarantino directed it. The amount of times the N-word is said by a white person in this thing, bro, crazy. I feel like it was not, like, relevant. Like, why, like genuinely, like, why is this coming up so much? It's said by a character that genuinely you're supposed to loathe, but, like, still, bro, I dual read it, so like I did both audio and I read it like at the same time to like really be I immerse read it to really be in it. And hearing this white man say the N-word, hard R, wild, absolutely wild. Also, I hated how much they sexualized Beth, even as a kid. Like, bro, I remember one scene, he described what Beth was wearing, and that was it. Like, they were like, oh, they're all walking towards the query where they always play. Beth is wearing whatever she was wearing, and then that was it. Did not describe any of the other kids' clothes. It's like, bro, what? I didn't like that at all. So yeah, could have been a 6-star if I wasn't misogynistic and racist, but hey. Besides that, it was great. New Moon. I can make some time for something so divine. Second favorite Twilight book, because Jacob, love Jacob, kinda. Love Jacob a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah. Oh my gosh. I love that we get the werewolves. Hate that friggin' Edward. Oh my gosh. Edward made me so mad in this one. Edward made me Team Jacob in this book. For the Wolf, bad. Did not like it. I got a bad idea. Did not like it one bit. Again, could not tell you one thing about this book. Did not capture my interest at all. Was looking at pages and flipping them around. Like nothing was going in. Genuinely nothing was going in my head. If it makes you happy, I will say this is a 6-star read for me. Is it? I will say yes, this is a 6-star read for me, just because it was so good. It made me almost cry, and it also really got me back into reading after I slumped for a little bit. I feel like after I read it, I was just like, wow, what could compare, you know? And then I read For the Wolf, and I was like, is this what books are about now? And then I read If It Makes Me Happy, and I was like, nope, we're back. Shatter Me series, bro, I can make some time for something so divine. I cannot wait to dive back into this series. It might be a while, just because I don't have the other ones on my physical TBR shelf, and I really want to focus on my physical TBR in 2026. Who knows though, maybe I'll try to like get it from the library, or maybe I'll buy the rest of them when I'm allowed to buy books again. But for now, I'll wait. But again, I love it. I'll probably reread it when I want to read them, when I want to pick them up again. So good. Destroy Me. Oh my God. I really hope Warner is a part of this, is here for the long run. All right? Because I think I love him. I think I'm in love with him. Broken Vow. It's Warmer in Your Arms. This one I kind of liked because it was very like small towny. Like, I feel like it was very different from what she normally writes in her series. Where is it? Broken Vow, Stolen Air. Even though they're all like down here. Where are they? Brutal Prince, Stolen Air, Savage Lovers down here. Bloody Heart is also going to be down here. I will not speak on that one again. And then Attack on Titan, I will also put this in. Tell me what you came here for. Because again, I'm not going to say what happened in this book. Don't want to spoil anything. But I feel like books 3... Oh, wait, I already added that one. Yeah, I would say like 3 and 4 are like not fillers, but like kind of like building up more of the plot, more of the characters. Nothing like, no action's happening yet. Thank God. Night and the Moth. I Can Make Some Time for Something So Divine. I loved this book. I love this book so much. Rory, bro. Rory, I would say is my number 2 book boyfriend of the year. Number 2 book boyfriend of the year. Number 1, I don't have it on here because I guess it didn't upload the right way. Give me a sec. All right, friends. Number 1 book boyfriend. Hear me out. But I'm not going to put it on POV. I'm going to put it on I Can Make Some Time for Something So Divine because, listen to me. Christian Grey is one of the most misunderstood characters of all time. And I blame the stupid movies because I feel like the movies were just so, what's the word? It was branded. I would say that, I don't even think that's the word I'm trying to think of. It was branded as such like a smutty, ooh, like Red Room is like the ultimate thing. Like it was just branded as such like a smutty little book. But like Christian Grey is so much more than a man who is like a dominatrix or whatever the heck you call it. Like you have to read his point of view to understand him as a person. Like genuinely, the 50 Shades of Grey books are so much more than just smutty little things, like a smutty little fanfic. It's so much more than that. Like, if you want to know why Christian is the way he is, why he acts the way he acts, why he does what he does, you have to read his books. You have to know his backstory. I love Christian Grey. He is my ultimate book boyfriend. Like genuinely, I love Christian Grey so much. So much. I will die on that hill. If Christian Grey has 0 lovers, I'm dead. Like, I love him. He's just so misunderstood, so damaged, just so, oh my gosh. Listen, if my channel convinces you of one thing, it's to read Christian Grey's point of view of 50 Shades of Grey. Because wow, what a guy. I love him. I love him. I'll leave you with that. This is my tier ranking for every single book I read this year. I read 70 books this year. And this is all of them. But the question is, do I want to move anything? I don't think so. All these ones on top, I think are going to stay on top. Right? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like if it makes me happy, it's not a 6-star book for me. It's this. It's down here. Because it's just not, it does not compare to these ones, you know? It really doesn't. If you made it this far into the video, thank you so much. I would really appreciate if you like and subscribe and comment what your favorite book was that I've read, that you've read this year. That's a little confusing. Comment your favorite book that you just saw me rank, and tell me if I got it wrong. Is one of my I got it bad ideas in your 6-star ranking? Maybe. Who knows? Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. I hope that if you're watching this on New Year's Eve, you have a good New Year's. You do what you want to do. Everyone stay safe. Have fun, live your life. Okay, and I will see you in January. I hope you had fun hanging out with me because I had fun hanging out with you. How many times am I gonna say I liked it a lot? I liked it a lot.